Alright, welcome back everybody. We are in the third area again in Sharandar, and we are going to go check out the Tower of Celedane. Wah! I have done this one a gazillion times the past few days because it drops my favorite appearance change stuff in Sharandar as far as weapons, armor, whatever goes. So I actually do have these. I will show you really quick. One of them, as I showed you before in an earlier video, you can buy the main hand in the store. For some reason, yeah, it pops up over my back. But it's a very cool elven looking blade. And then the shield comes from here. And there it is. So that is the matching shield. Kind of like a cool abstract dragon. Very, very pretty shield. I had this years ago. And I had it for a very long time, but that was back before Mod 17, where in order to keep an appearance of something, you had to destroy the item. You didn't have this beautiful, lovely Mod 17 thank you devs appearance change menu where you had a library. You didn't have a library, you just had it. It was permanently on that item. You'd transmute it, and it was like between 5,000 and 7,000 AD to do it. And, you know, if you were like me back then, you didn't have a lot of RP. When you got the new weapon or shield, you needed that RP, so you would unfortunately, yes, discard, you would unfortunately break down your old gear in order to get more RP, and that was very unfortunate because I realized when the mod was going away, I was like, oh crap, I never went back to go get my shield. I thought I had forever because I didn't think Sharandar was going away, so I could just do it whenever I felt like it one day and farm it. And then I was like, oh my god. And thankfully I had like 6 keys at the time. I think I actually bought a couple of keys because I was so desperate. I didn't, and it was like 2 weeks ago. I was desperate. Like, I need to make sure this is not that last minute, so I'm gonna go get it. So I got my shield. And again, I've gotten the shield twice in the game, and it's still not showing up in my collections. Don't know why. I've had reports from other guildies that that is a problem. They also have had similar issues. I don't know why it's happening. The wizard one is probably one of my favorites. The barb one's very cool too. This is a barb. Cleric one, rogue, ranger, pally, all have kind of the same one there. I think this is the fighter spear. The wizard is so cool because it's a book that faces you. They had stuff in the trade bar store way back, and unfortunately they removed it, but there was like a mimic bitey teeth looking book that you could get in the trade bar store, which was really cool. I really wish that I had, you know, had trade bars back then. I would have picked it up because it's just cool, you know. So hopefully they'll bring that back. That was kind of nice. So alright, into the Tower of Celedane. Cool little chairs. I like those chairs. They don't look very comfortable though. Maybe for a patio outside or something, that'd be cool. Pretty. Anyway. Oh no, you don't. Don't you dare.
I thank you, friend, for freeing me from the torments of those appalling creatures. In life, I and my fellow gatekeepers were entrusted by Celedane with the task of guarding the mystical portals that connect the levels of this tower. But Celedane betrayed and murdered us, leaving our houseless spirits to be tormented by the dark Fae. If you have come to rid the Feywild of the traitor Celedane, then we shall help you. Free my 2 companion spirits from their tormentors, and we shall open the portals for you.
I actually really enjoy hearing her speak. There are some voice actors in the game that I've really come to appreciate. My all-time favorite is actually very early on that we actually see in the same tower. That this tower is like the 3rd time they've copy-pasted this design into the game. I'm trying to think of the name of the quest now, but it's an early quest where you save Joseph and his wife way early on. feel free to leave a comment if you remember what that quest name is. I mean, I could go on an alt and find out, but I'm kind of being lazy. But you go and you go into this tower like a wizard's something about a wizard. That you go into the tower. It's basically this tower, this entire dungeon, just different design, different markings, and like different pathways and stuff like that. Slightly different pathways. Here we go. But Joseph, the actor that plays Joseph, is actually my favorite actor in this game. When you go into this tower and you go crashing down below, and you go to rescue him, and he just does this speech. I want that painting, just saying. I like it. He does this speech that just blows me away. His tone and tension, and when he says, "Now go!" he just does this, like, you can tell that he's desperate for you to help him and get away before he gets taken over and he loses control again. I just find it such an amazing scene. I'm gonna take some pictures of these little paintings here. I think it's just kind of cool. Little Sword Coast up there, I think.
Cut you slow.
And my other, one of my other favorites was replaced. Actually, I was very disappointed when that happened. So you go into Tomb of the Nine Gods, and the ghost guy, oh my god, his voice acting is just phenomenal. I really enjoyed his voice. And then when they bring in Cradle, one of the things I hated about Cradle was that it was a different voice actor, and it was just not the same for me. He had this like deep, amazing, suave kind of voice, and then he comes in, "Oh, screechy," and I'm like, what are you doing? At least research the previous actor, you know? Like, at least try to imitate the original guy, please? So that was a disappointment, and I just didn't like Cradle at all, because I found it kind of repulsive. But I did eventually, reluctantly go in there once I was taught the mechanics a little better. I enjoy it now, but I still like roll my eyes every time I hear the voice actor, because he's not the same. He's not a bad actor, it's just he's not the same character. It's just a different person, not quite doing it justice, I guess, if that makes sense. And then the other actor that I really, really enjoy is Strahd, the voice actor for Strahd. He is phenomenal. He does the seductive vampire very, very well. And his laughter when you're fighting him in Castle Ravenloft just gets me. Like when he disappears and he does this like really kind of, "I'm gonna get you, ha ha ha," and you know, it's like, whoa, I just love it. He doesn't say that, but it's his laugh is the "I am gonna get you" laugh, and I really like his laugh and his tone. And
Surprise is my specialty.
one of the other actresses, I should say, that I really adore in this game is Linu. I find her wonderfully charming and hilarious, and she's just so cute when you go into the Well of Dragons. And if you just stop and appreciate her for a few minutes, the next time you do Well of Dragons, if you're watching this video, listen to her when you pick up her quest. Just listen, just sit there and listen to her. She is hilarious, and she's so cute when she does her... Well, then I accidentally mistook them for Purple Dragon Knights or whatever like that, or I heard dragons and da-da-da-da-da, and she got confused, and oh my god, it's just so funny listening to her. She's like, "Would you please help?" Like, she's like practically begging you to go save the people that she accidentally got enslaved by misinforming people. She's so funny. Obviously, I like Minsk. Minsk is hilarious. The actor that does Drist is nice too.
Giant strike.
And even some of the characters, like the NPCs, I mean, like well, all of them are NPCs, Sky, what are you saying? I mean, like the monsters and the lesser characters that you run into just wandering around that say silly things, like, you know, I quoted it in an earlier video when I said, "Don't eat me, I'm all gristle." Like, just, I love that. When you go to Chult You go to Sharandar River. It's just fun, you know? Anyway, I'm rambling. As I always do. You either like it or you hate it. You either hang out and tolerate it and laugh with me, or you stop watching. It's your choice. Alright. Just like to do a little bit of commentary as I go along about the things that I like about the game. Or that I don't like. Depends on what I'm doing. If I could, this would be my bedroom. Right here. I would live here. Trying to get a good screenshot where I'm not like... I'm just gonna do this. There we go. Okay, up we go.
Let's raise. We will conquer.
Bye. Oh, you're still alive? Bye. There are kind of some clipping areas, as you can see. You can't see where my spell is being... Oh, it's on the wall! Some areas in here that are kind of funky like that. This is lovely. This is very lovely. This is why I would wish that they were not... Grammar. I wish that they weren't getting rid of this, because it's just so lovely. It's pretty. Like, I'd like to spend an afternoon in here just hanging out in real life. Like, I like being in here. It's just pretty. What do we get? Nothing! That's okay. We're not here for that anyway. We already have what we needed. You can get the blink dog. The blink dog can pop in here as well. So that was the Tower of Celedane. And with that, we are going to finish up and go turn in our quest. And I appreciate you hanging out with me and enjoying kind of saying goodbye to the zone. I'm going to do one final video after this in my little series that's going to have just a quick introduction and a goodbye in the beginning and the end, but the majority of it is going to just be riding around the zone, free of the blue circles, because now that I've cleared my map, you're not going to see like the annoying blue circles everywhere. I'm going to just wander and just take in all the scenery and all the sounds.
In war, one often has little choice in enemies.
Whoop.
Or allies. I may have misjudged you, Neverwinter folk. At last, Celedane has suffered for his evil deeds. You have struck a blow for Sharandar this day, hero. I am pleased to call you friend.
I love how reluctant he was at first. He's like, friend. It's like, he sounds like he doesn't quite want to, but he's like, yeah, you're cool now. Alright, so that's that. Don't forget, guys, to go back and turn in to the Bounty Hunter. Your Fomorian concoctions that drop from monster kills in Sharandar, because you can get extra crescents that way. Remember that. And again, you want to do that in every zone you're in. Every zone can give you bonus stuff, be it gear that is rare for that area,
Surprise is my specialty.
or currency for the zone, like Carconic, I think, does the same thing. You can get some bonus currency if you turn in.
The difference between a poison and a potion.
So let's see what we got here. We got a few. I'm doing those little dungeons. So not bad, right? So 7 more crescents there that we didn't have before. Actually, might as well sell my other stuff while I'm in it. Clear my inventory a little bit of chunk. Alright, well, thanks again, guys, for watching, and I hope you've enjoyed these videos where I'm just rambling and whatnot. So, thank you again, and we'll see you next time.